Can you see me? Good. There's so much that I know, and I am supposed to bring it out in the world. This means that my life has been targeted heavily, spiritually, mentally, and physically. What I know can disrupt something that was never supposed to be. And I've been disclosing that with you all. You guys, I'd like to say that I'm not displaying this message on my own. Beings on the outside of us is on the inside of me. If you are someone with a scrotum, it is a message just for you. You don't need to send this video to anyone. You can just tell them on behalf of beings on the outside of us who has been observing humanity, and they have conveyed to me that the male species are heavily used by bitch boy Satan in such a weird, strange way, in a way that is unfair to them because they don't know. It literally stems from the beginning of time. In the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve was in the Garden of Eden, and they were invisibly or silently attacked by bitch boy Satan. And ever since then, he thought he could try and do, because what mankind submitted themselves to, which is the lower self of them, it had him believe that he could do on behalf of us doing, while not doing, but watching us do a version of him that he would have displayed here on earth if he had what we had. And God has been giving me this message. I'm an observer of men and women, because I'm not going to leave women out of it. Women are amazing, and they're if they're not the problem, they are the solution. And how women have been treated, it makes beings on the outside of us who don't even cry, don't mind crying, because they understand how bitch boy Satan has been horrible through men to women. Observing how bitch boy Satan has been towards humanity, it's been so disheartening. And it's everything that is from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Like, he became the seeds he tried to put in humanity. It is all him. But now he's been gagged. He has a penis in his face. It is a commemorational penis called the penis that is collaborative of all male species penises combined into the penis, distributing ejaculation of curse in Baphomet, ock-in-his-mouth-that killed him's throat, who is bitch boy Satan. He has many names and many ejacts in his throat that has been being stored up, creating a fat neck in the spirit. Baphomet, ock-in-his-mouth-that killed him. Name, nicknames. I think I'm bringing up names because the male species need to really know who they are by knowing their names, okay? Their names are very important. Sometimes the male species go their whole lives without knowing the meanings of their names and taking position in that which your name is. Sometimes their names mean strength and they act weak. They look strong though. So bitch boy Satan is being exposed so that human males can actually take a stance within themselves. And when they do that, they will be choosing to display a version of them that is directly from their highest selves. That which is the owner of bitch boy Satan, not the pussified version, showing that you've been manipulated in your power to subject yourself to the lowest version of yourself, that which is influenced by the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, with seeds thrown by bitch boy Satan from there. The good thing now is he has seeds thrown in his throat now from the penis, by the penis. He's been upset, seeds of anger, and because of this, he's trying to make the male species upset, angered in different ways, and even angering their lives in different ways to make them upset and uncomfortable, uneased, which right now we're in an alignment of ease. So if they're dis-eased, they will probably get a dis-ease, and because he's dead, he wants human males to die too. And this is what's been going on, the silent attack on men. So it should be for you seed for seed. Just like knowing the only thing that's deep is the penis and Baphomet in his mouth that killed him's throat. Just know that, because that will have you be at ease. I'm at ease. Even in this, I get the message and I relay it to you. I do my job and I look good doing it. So I love what I do and I love telling you, because it's really him telling on himself. So you guys, I really want you to know that the battle is not a battle. You just have to know your position in your life. You are the one with the control in your life. So let me tell you a little bit of what got me this inspiration for this video. I was supposed to go somewhere with a guy, and I realized that he was not connected to his God self by having bitch boy Satan display fear through him. And I immediately got turned off so much that we're not going anywhere. I cannot be around a person of fear. Fear can come through in your lives in many different ways. Fear is something that can be so slight and simple, right? In this case, it wasn't that deep, but I know bitch boy Satan. If you are not aware of how bitch boy Satan breathes around you, you're not intentional about how you breathe around people. And you can be a vessel of bitch boy Satan in a body, which is the worst thing for now. They're leaving the earth. The best thing for a man to be now is their God self. Women are relating closely connected to God. So we're going to only relate to men who are their God self. Bitch boy Satan is not a man. He's been throat and only throat to me invisibly. So visibly, I can only be around men who are God within themselves and display that on the outside of themselves. I've been taking note on how women have been experiencing men in their lives. It's almost like every woman has similar stories with men in a specific way. It's bitch boy Satan literally trying to display his version of self within a human man, which is them subjecting themselves to their lower selves instead of displaying a God version of themselves on the outside of themselves. It makes women silently look down on you. So if you hear this message right now, relay that to a friend who is a man. I'm a collective of women, and I orchestrate the ejaculation in Baphomet in his mouth that killed him's throat. I tell them where to go. That's the game we play now. They play wall to wall of his throat. Baphomet in his mouth that killed him. This image right here is his image and likeness now. Do you know why the is the penis? Because he came for it in the first place. It was the one chosen to take him out. And that's what God did. God chose to take bitch boy Satan out like the rat he is by stuffing his mouth. And that is what's happening in the spiritual realm. So when I say that bitch boy Satan is dead spiritually, and he will die within human beings mentally and here on earth physically, it's going to happen regardless if you take it serious or not. I'd like to think that I'm the key or an access to heaven in a specific way, you know? I'm not trying to big up myself, but at the end of the day, who really has access like this? This is such a commodity, and the commemoration is too. So even though humans may not take the male species as their favorite species, even men wouldn't take themselves as their favorite species. It's okay, because they are contributing to the death of what should have never been. Baphomet a cock in his mouth that killed him. That should not be. See, look how we're nice and cute and pretty. Look at our face, our mouth. How many things we can do, darling. For him to try to step in without feet, just neck and head, and try to disturb something that could have been so sweet. I and that guy could have had something very good, but I can't be with a pussy. Unless I'm choosing to be with a woman who has one. Which I'm not against, by the way. No, I'm not kidding. I like women. I do. I really do. I don't know if I'd actually be relational with one, but I like women. Again, I'm kidding. But yeah, we're so dope and I love us. And I even love us for us. But I also love all of us. Like, we're not out here like,
men, just trash. Put them in the trash. I hate them.
No, you people. We love them. And they are contributing heftily to the necessity of that which was never supposed to be. Baphomet a cock in his mouth that killed him. So yeah, I think that's all for now. But yeah, ladies, hit my DMs. I like you. Okay, no, I'm kidding around. I still love the men's. They're the only demon I think was ever a demon. And I like to mention that because I like for people to know that I don't believe in demons. Bitch boy Satan had me think that his throat was many. I put ejaculation in there to match it. So if you want to talk with voices, no problem. I'll just put a couple could have been voices in your throat. Yay me! No, yay men. I am Yashika. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can see when I post more.
Press the button.